Seeing a child coming to school every day and not having what they need, it's heartbreaking. A lot of the kids didn't realize what they didn't have because they were so used to not having. When I decided to become an educator, I knew that was another one of the responsibilities that I had to take on outside of just basic teaching. Cherry Hill is a lower socioeconomical area in South Baltimore. They have a desire for their kids to learn and be in school. And they don't always have the budget to supply the kids with the things that they need to make sure that they're successful in school.
Our educators are extremely dedicated and will come out of their pockets to make sure that their kids have everything that they need. We try to assist our members to give them the tools that they need, because if our students don't have their basic needs met, then they're unable to focus. A few years ago, the Baltimore Teachers Union and First Book had a partnership to provide books to our teachers.
Nobody thought that it was going to be about having bars of soap and, things that, everyday families could use.
We were just not aware of all of the offerings that First Book had. We thought that First Book was just books.
First Book supplies your classroom from top to bottom. It's not just a resource for the classroom, but it's a resource for our parents, our community, and anyone else who's interested in education and educating our students.
We often hear stories about students that may not have winter coats, they may not have school supplies, they may not have those sorts of things.
Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of parents that can afford to send their kids to school with toothbrushes or having hats and gloves and things like that. A care closet basically is an emergency closet for those kids or families that are in need.
I think that that's something that every child deserves. They deserve to be able to come to school ready and prepared to learn. So when we learned more about what First Book offered, we wanted to share that with the entire district.
Whenever we call on First Book is always there. This is something that the Cherry Hill community could benefit from. And once other communities see what happens in Cherry Hill, the possibilities are greater for other community schools to expand it throughout the district. Education is the foundation to everything in life. My passion is making sure that the families, our students, have what they need.